His fourth American opponent in a row. This one is Ralph Smiley from New York State, who makes a habit of traveling the rings of the world and taking on quite useful opposition. This is his second appearance in London, Smiley, and he was brought in very late in February '87 to the Wembley Conference Centre to box Michael Watson, that up-and-coming middleweight, and he took Watson all the way and lost on points over 8 rounds. Now he's been brought in to replace Dwight Hunter of the United States, Douglas's original opponent, and he will undoubtedly set Rod Douglas a few problems. Here, Douglas in the white trunks, shaven-headed. Last time we saw him, he had an Indian type, red Indian type haircut. Now he's had the lot off. Rod Douglas, you'll remember, is a former leading amateur, ABA champion 4 times, and a gold medal winner in the Commonwealth Games in Edinburgh in '86. Douglas getting through with good punches and rocking Ralph Smiley. He did set up an attack there, and Smiley hasn't quite recovered from it either. And he's an old campaigner, Smiley, who knows the ropes, and he's been hurt. Great start by Douglas. This is his 8th fight as a pro. And Smiley will do well to weather this first round. Never seen Douglas quite so aggressive as this in the opening round. Signs of slight damage around the mouth of Smiley. Not too much to smile about at the moment. The American clearly has been taken aback by the ferocity of that first round attack from Douglas. Douglas, yet another of these good young middleweights that Britain is producing. Smiley has just about come round from that, only to walk into more. Well, that was a brilliant first 3 minutes there from Rod Douglas. He really did pour a lot of punishment into Smiley in that first round. And we can have another look at the sort of attack it was. It was tremendous stuff. And Smiley was most certainly hurt. That was a good punch. That was the one that really did that. Look at him. He's all over the place. He could hardly keep on his feet. And a less tough man than Ralph Smiley might well have been out of the fight at that stage, but he survived. And there he is with that rather strange haircut. And still not quite right. Well, here's one of Rod Douglas's rival in the professional ranks. This is Michael Watson, and a rising star in the middleweights, great rival of Nigel Benn. They're sure to meet one of these days, and Watson will be boxing at the Albert Hall on the Gary Mason, Trevor Curry bill next week against a foreign opponent. And here's a young man who's certainly going to be a star in the middleweights for the next few years. Well, Douglas has had quite a few fast wins already as a pro. He's had 7 wins so far, all but 2 of them inside the distance, and most of them were pretty quick. 4 of them, in fact, in the first round. And he very nearly did it again there. Well, Smiley gave Michael Watson, who's in the audience tonight, a really hard 8 rounds. He pulled his way forward. Watson couldn't get rid of him, but Douglas looks as though he might. And I think that could be all over for tonight. Larry O'Connell, the referee, who's a top experienced referee, saw enough there. Douglas set up such a blistering attack that Smiley really had no further chance, and Larry O'Connell was very quick to get in there and save him. Now that is going to be a feather in the cap of Douglas. Here we are again. He really did set up another tremendous assault here. That was another good right hand, two of them like he put in the first round. And Smiley's strength and guts was about all that was holding him up when the referee came between them. That is a very, very good win indeed by Douglas over a man who was expected to give